Hi, Coffeesionados. This is Coffee Diaries, and I am Patricia Aguilar Butler, your host. And I have with me Roxana Gomez, and she is the owner and CEO of Guapa Handmade.
Thank you so much for having me, Patricia, and I hope that this interview is going to be very helpful for the audience. And I just want to share my experience, my story.
I thank you so much. You're so sweet, and it's a really an amazing story. Um, uh, Roxana brings to San Antonio a beautiful, beautiful product made by women, and I want you guys to hear her story first, and then we'll go into the product that she brings to San Antonio. So, what is WAPA?
Guapa, well, I just want to tell you that I started with the business because, first of all, I was living back in Corpus Christi. I was living there for like 8 years, and I was part of the Texas A&M University Corpus Christi. I was part of a Colombian Student Association, and we were doing many things like different donation campaigns to Colombia. And it's very funny because when I was in Colombia, I know the product, I know the type of bags that different artisans in Colombia handmade, but I wasn't into the business, into the product itself until I was living here in the US. So when I was part of this Colombian Student Association, we was helping a very particular region in Colombia that is called La Guajira, and we were helping this tribe of indigenous people that is called the Guayus. So I really fell in love with the products. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, well, this is a very good opportunity to maybe help those people that they are very, actually, they are very like vulnerable and they are living in a very vulnerable area in Colombia. So I was thinking like, well, maybe I can help them, and at the same time I can have a business. So that's probably the story behind that. Probably many people don't know about the business, and I decided to put the name Guapa because, well, it have different meanings. It's actually, if you can see one of the products over here, Guapa is actually spelled in a different way. It's actually WAPA,
Yes,
but it sounds like it is in Spanish. That is GUAPA.
that's
That it
right.
means guapa
Beautiful.
or beautiful
Yes,
woman,
yes.
right? So I just decided to incorporate the W because the indigenous people that handmade the bags, they are called the Wayus. So I want to give them the credit of the business itself, if I can say, because in the end, they are who handmade the products.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to put this name, and at the same time, when I see the W for me means many things. It means women, means wonderful, means like superwoman. So there are many things going on,
Yes.
behind of the name of the business itself.
And I wanna educate a little bit our audience, letting them know that yes, this is an indigenous tribe in the northern part of Colombia, and like many indigenous people, they're in very remote areas of the country, and there's not a lot of resources for them. And unfortunately, because of the situations that many countries have, like us in Colombia, the Aborigines or the indigenous people have to rely on selling their handmade products to survive. And this product itself that Roxana brings is made by the women in different co-ops around the region of La Guajira. And so when we're talking about women and about Guapa and about Wonder Woman, this is a wonderful name because it says that the women that are making the product are Wonder Women, because this is what allows them to support their children, to bring food and resources to their villages, and it's also made them quite known because this is such a unique product.
Yeah, yeah.
And I wanted to ask you, what is behind the story of every bag that you bring, because every bag is different from the others. I have here in front of me, and I'm going to show you guys in a minute so you guys can appreciate them. I'm going to show you that each bag is completely different.
Yeah, I mean, this indigenous tribe, everything that they handmade is actually very around of the culture itself. Honestly, like they call, for example, I wanna show you this one in particular because this one it has a lot of designs and patterns on the bottom. So normally they call every pattern as a kanda. That's how they call it. and it had different meanings. So sometimes if you guys see the product like is super plain, sober, maybe it can be because they have a very bad day, sad day.
Oh,
That can happen. So
yes.
if there is something like this, like that's what I show you, very bright, very colorful, is probably because they are, I don't know, they are celebrating something in particular. So everything, all the product that they handmade is actually about the culture. So that's very, very good to know. And I know many people don't know about that. And also maybe like a fun fact is the items are handmade by the women.
That's right.
The men of the tribe, the indigenous tribe, they have other type of tasks to do inside the culture. So they normally handmade all their type of specific bags. So I don't have those bags here right now because I sold out those like very fast. But it's very interesting. Like the men of the tribe, they have like a particular task to do inside of the indigenous tribe. So that's very very interesting, and it's very very rare that you can see like the same exactly bag.
And it's because one specific woman makes a bag.
Exactly.
So every knitting, every design was made by one person, by one woman. So I can, there's one of the women who is in a good mood, and she's gonna make the stitching and the design because she's in a good mood.
Exactly.
And then the woman that is right next to her might have might create a very plain bag because at that moment she's not in an amazing mood. Yes, yeah. Exactly. So
that happened. Hormones work very different in every woman, so that can happen for sure.
Yes, and so that's why every bag is different. So you're gonna get a one of a kind every single time, and I think it's just such a beautiful story. Also, the bags have a design
in the bottom. Yeah, this one can show you like a better like design in the bottom. You can see like they can actually handmade similar bags, but they are not going to be the same. Exactly. Like never. It's going to be very 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 rare, and it's because whatever you have been saying. But yeah, they normally create like a bottom, like some designs on the bottom that make the bag even more unique. Yeah. So that's why I would like to highlight that. But also we are in the point where I am designing many of my bags. The idea is to try to probably sell something like probably more exclusive, more unique. However, we obviously bring the work that they handmade because in the end they are who handmade the bags. But I just want to probably settle a precedent with my business. And this industry is kind of huge here in the States. So I just want to do something probably that is going to be a little bit different and that people can tell like, oh, that's a guapa bag. That's exactly. A guapa bag, yes. Right? Yes. So this is one of our exclusive designs. This is actually our new collection.
And it's beautiful because it has Texas on it and it has a beautiful heart, and so I'm probably gonna get this one. Yeah. Because it's just so beautiful. I want to sport it out, and then I'm noticing the stitching, and it's a very complicated stitching, and it's very needed. The product is very sturdy. Mm-hmm. You can actually put a lot of things in here, as we all know. We moms like to carry everything in these humongous bags. And we just look for everything. We know where everything is, and this bag is actually gonna hold, I don't know, to the top, and it's not gonna break. It's super sturdy.
No, they are like a very high quality handmade products, and it's very funny because this is the Texas collection Love that I create. And that one in specific, I created because of the feedback of our clients.
Yes.
Many people were saying like, do you have something with the Texas map? Do you have something with Texas? I'm like a very, people here are very proud. Like,
of course, we all
the
are.
Texas pride is super like a very good, topic here in Texas. So that's why we create the Texas Love collection. And this one in particular, I really love this one. I just got this yesterday, so is dedicated to San Antonio specifically.
Yay! Oh my God. So now I don't know. Am I going to have to get the one for Texas or the one for San Antonio or maybe both?
So it's a crossbody. It has a very beautiful, unique strap. and it has the Texas word and the San Antonio words as well,
And look at
letters.
and the stitching in the bottom is
Uh-huh.
gorgeous. So the
And
bag
the,
itself is brown, but the stitching in the bottom, the design in the bottom is light purple, dark purple, like a little bit of turquoise, very Texan. And then the strap has all the colors as well. But I am touching the strap itself and I can see the knitting, and it's so very delicate and so beautifully made that I can actually see all the colors and the design that is so unique to this tribe of the northern part of Colombia, the Wayu people. So this is very distinctive to them. So wearing one of these is one of those things. It'll definitely be a conversation point because you're wearing it and they're gonna say, "Oh my God, your bag is so beautiful." But then you say, "Oh, it was handmade by women, by indigenous women," and every bag is unique. So that means the bag you have nobody else can have. So even if they say, "I want one like yours,"
yeah.
you can get something similar, but you will never be able to get this one in particular because this one belongs to you.
Yeah, I brought like 10 more with the same design, but in different like combination of colors. So for sure, the person that will buy that one in specific will be just for that person. Like no one will have that one. Just is different in someone because I have clients that they are like, "Oh, you know what, I want that one." So in a specific. So I'm like, okay, just give me some time and I will send to handmade that one in a specific. But another fun fact is like our indigenous, they spend around probably 29 days making just one
Just
bag.
one bag. Oh
So
my
for
gosh.
every collection, it's a challenge all the time. We have to send to handmade the bags. We probably a lot of time in advance if we want to get the collection here in San Antonio.
I love it. I love it that we're getting so many things that are so unique, and this is something that is regarded because it's handmade, but it's a fashion design. It's kind of fashionable, and it's an accessory. It's called artisanal couture, and so whenever you're wearing something like this, you can be wearing it with a suit, and then wear your bag, your hand strap, and it's still so beautiful and so unique and very very elegant. So I love this product.
And that's the other thing, Patricia, that we decide to do that because we have different type of audience where our clients they prefer very bright colors, but on the other side we have people that they prefer something more plain, sober, like brown colors or maybe beige colors. So that's why we have to classify our audience with different type of bags and styles.
And we're gonna have you here at Coficionado. We've had you before. We're gonna have you here for a pop-up just specially for you on May the 22nd.
Yes.
So we're gonna be featuring you. Everybody who has bought from her has come here before. And if you haven't, you can find her here on the 22nd. But if you're not here, where can they find you?
Well, that's a very tough question because I'm everywhere. I'm trying to be in different markets. I want to have the opportunity to be in different type of neighborhoods and with different people. So I'm everywhere. I think the best thing to probably be aware about the markets is following us on social media because we are posting everything over there, whatever market is happening. And I just want to also take the time to really thank you, Patricia, because you have been supporting us like a lot, especially us as women. So thank you so much for that. And honestly, I have to say this is one of my favorite coffee ever. I need my coffee every single day. And I prefer the coffee that you sell over here. That is the Bourbon one. That's
The Bourbon is also made by women.
Oh
so.
my gosh, it's amazing. I love it, love it, love it. I have to have my coffee every single day. So I really appreciate for your time, your support. I remember that when I moved here to San Antonio, this was probably one of my first markets here in San
so
Antonio.
Thank you.
And I have been in different places and people are like, "Oh, you were in coffee city."
Yes.
Like people really recognize your business as well. And sometimes they say like, Colombian people, they are taking over San Antonio. So yeah,
Are we? Are we taking over?
Yeah. So they can relate that you are there helping us and supporting, especially women that are starting their businesses. So thank you so much for that.
It's not. It's actually a pleasure. And talking about women and talking about supporting women and what we do, it is if we have the platform, if we have the opportunity, and if we have the means to help other women, that all we're doing is making sure that us and our children and our little girls can grow and have all the opportunities that we have had.
Exactly.
You know, like right now, you're bringing these bags that are handmade by women. These women are also bringing money to their girls, and so you're creating an income for them, which brings food, education, clothing, water, because the Guajira area of Colombia is in the desert and they have a lack of water. And so this product itself, when you buy it, you're supporting obviously Roxana because she's actually helping these women bring the product here. But it also, every bag after 28 days of making it is actually helping a whole family and a tribe. So we like to call Coficionado a Coficionado tribe. Guapa is part of our Coficionado tribe. And with this, we are also supporting a larger tribe of women who depend on this. Definitely. I mean, and I'm not saying, as you were saying, there's other companies that bring this back. So you have always said that the more the merrier. You have never been the kind that says just buy from me. You've always been very supportive to other businesses that are bringing these bags. And so I think it's a work effort for all the women. It's not that, and we were making a joke that that Colombians are taking over, and it really, no, it's not. And I have met wonderful people, Mexicans that are helping these women. I have met American women that are also bringing this product in. So this is not just this one person. I think it is a job for all of us, and especially all of us women, to support each other so we can create an impact on women that don't have the access that we do have. So amazing work.
And something that I would like to share about my story is when I started the business, it was just like with very low amount of money, and with the dream of having something very special here and supporting at the same time the people over there. And when we started, I started helping just one family that they do this for living, and right now we are in the point where we are helping 3 different families. So this is very good. This is very proud to say it because we are trying to do something for our country over there, and also I think this can be probably a good representation for the Latina women that are here trying to have their business. So I'm pretty sure this can be very helpful for those people that are thinking to open their own business right now. So yeah, I think if you work hard, you can probably do it.
I love it, and I believe in you. I believe in you, and I love your product. I think it's lovely. I myself own several bags. If you go to my Instagram page, you will see my collection. I have it in my closet, and I probably have about 7 bags.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna own 2 more. And so I kind of go
we have
crazy.
many clients, loyal clients that they have 15, 10 bags that I'm like, wow, how that can happen? Like, yeah.
Well, and it's because really you can wear one of the bags. You can wear it when you're wearing your jeans, and then you can wear one of the hand purses when you're going to dinner. The colors are very bright, or they can be a little bit more conservative, and you end up having something that is so unique. I love things that are handmade. I am just a super fan of things that are handmade, and I have been to many business meeting where you see the regular brown or black bag, and you still look nice, but when you bring something like this, it totally breaks the ice. Women have to ask you about it, and so I am super huge fan of the product and the line that you're bringing. So if you don't mind, tell us just briefly. You were saying that you started the business at the University of Texas A&M in Corpus Christi. You were a member of the Colombian Association over there. But how did you become an actual entrepreneur? When did you take the step of just bringing a few bags to support to support this one family, to actually owning a business that is actually bringing, like, supporting 2 families, being at markets, having an actual product that people can buy online. Just walk us through that process.
Yeah, well, how I mentioned, I have to tell you, I started with $100. Right, that was my first investment on bringing the just couple of bags, and I was kind of scared. I can't lie, I was kind of scared because I was like, I don't know, even that it was a very low amount of money for my first investment. I was like, I don't know, maybe I don't know if people are going to like it or no. And I remember many people told me like, oh, I don't know, think about it. I'm not sure if people are going to like that type of product. So I just decided to do it, and I remember that I attend like for the first time like a pop up back in Corpus Christi, and I sold out. It was amazing because I sold out probably like a right now it can be nothing because it was like a probably 8 bags, but it was something.
Yes,
And I was like,
when it's your first
and I was
pop-up, you're like,
oh my
wow.
gosh, I was so
Yes.
happy. I was so happy, and I was like, well, I think this can be something that is going to be very potential. So I just start participating in pop-ups and markets, and I was doing just that and selling. And when the pandemic hit it, because I didn't have a website, and I didn't know that it was very important to have a presence in the digital world. So I just decided to do the website, and it was amazing. I started selling more. I receive something that I have to highlight is people here in the United States, they really support small businesses.
Yes, it's true.
So
And
I
San
got-
Antonio is
yeah.
a city that supports small women-owned businesses. I do have to say that because Coficionado is a women-owned business from the farm to the cup. So I totally agree with you. They love you. They love that you're a woman and that you have a small little thing going on.
And they connect a lot with the story behind, because when some people aren't used to do that with all the clientele, but if they ask me like, but tell me, what is your business about? Where do you bring your bags? And I start telling them the story behind that we are supporting people in Colombia, especially women. They connect more with business, and they just want to help the business. And they are like, you know what? I want to help you. I want to buy. I like the story behind, and I love the product. So that's how we start. I mean, I start just going to different markets, trying to put my business over there in the community. I got a lot of support in Corpus Christi, and then coming here, I had been here just for 10 months in San Antonio, and it has been amazing. Like, people have been supporting me a lot. So that's how I had been just participating, working hard, and trying to be different. I think that's the key word. Trying to be different, trying to bring something that I'm for sure I know that people are going to appreciate. And also, I think something that is very important is to try to understand your audience, your customer, and trying to listen the feedback that they provide you, because you can create amazing things with the feedback that they provide you. So that's what I have been doing. I have to tell you, it's not like a very hard. No, it's not has been hard. It has been very good. And I can see like my business is going to the next level every time. So I think it's because the work behind and the people that is behind, that is a bunch of people. So that's how it is. That's the story behind, honestly.
Where can people find you on social media? Give us your handles. Give us your website address. Tell us in which platform they can find the markets that you're gonna be at in the future.
Very easy, very easy. We are on Instagram and Facebook as Guapa Handmade. Very easy to find.
And it is Guapa again, not Guapa with a G-U-A, because we're, San Antonio, we all kind of know a little bit of Spanish, or a lot. So it's actually Guapa with a W.
W-A-P-A Handmade. So if you go to Instagram or Facebook, you can find us over there, like very easy. We are very, very active on social media. And website, very easy as well, is www.guapahandmade.com. And we trying to work very, very, very hard and put like an update our website all the time. So, and by the way, we got just a new collection. So,
which we're gonna be featuring here in Coficionado on the 22nd. So on May 22nd. So for those fans and collectors, Coficionado will be having the brand new collection, and I'm very proud of that.
Oh yeah.
And so you're gonna do also a giveaway that day. So we're gonna do a kind of a collaboration. We're gonna have a giveaway of our Bourbon coffee, which is the one that is our highest end coffee, which is the one that you
My
love.
favorite.
Yeah. And we're also going to be talking about the different kinds of bags. If you want to learn more about her company, you can always come here during that day. And she does take the time to answer all your questions about the bags, about who's making them, if you want to have more of a one-on-one with Roxana. And with that, I have to thank you for coming here today.
Thank you, Patricia. Honestly, thank you so much for having me. I think this is the perfect spot to probably exposure my business, to let people know what is the story behind of the business, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Every business, it has a story behind, and I think what a better opportunity to share this here in your spot, in your social. Thank you for giving us the opportunity, because honestly, not many people do that. So thank you so much for having me.
And with that, I want to say ciao to all of you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.